Happy Friday, everyone. How is your Friday morning going? Sorry, I'm a little bit running a little bit late. It's because it's Friday. You know. Hey, Tessa Marie. Thank you for your oh, hi, good evening. Tessa Marie, thank you for your morning blessing. It was really love it. I love it. And it made me laugh because I'm the same way. I love to wear perfume, and then I put the lotion everywhere too. It's just like really it's really greasy, but I love the glow. I love like just kind of moisturize. Oh, but I am so happy you're doing same things. You always look glow and beautiful. So I just like if I keep doing that, I can just see I'm gonna look like this Marie. Anyway, so okay, so Friday I want to keep it short. I do just try to do I do a Japanese IG live with my friend. So I try to translate in English using my own language. It's not like a Google Translate, right? That's important. So anyway, I'll get started. I had an IG live with my friends. His name is Michihiro, but everybody call him Mi-chan, right? It's kind of nickname, but it's Mi-chan is nickname. But almost everybody I know or he connect through a social network, they call him Michan because he's so friendly, very approachable, very kind, very, I don't know, I can describe 1,000 ways how nice he is, right? So he was sharing, he was sharing great tip how to do social network and how to connect, have a great relationship with the people you connect with a social network, or his job is he's a web designer, and also he's got a business. Oh, good evening, lady-san. He has a business. Okay, he's like he advertise, he make newsletters. So his job is say like me, I just like, oh, Mi-chan, I want to advertise about my work, my job, my business, right? Can you make a newsletter, or can you make a flyer so I can deliver to my, whoever, so I can spread my business. So he's the one, okay, all right, so I'll deliver your message. So he does like he use technology, right, to make a web page, and also he is using papers. I love classic way. I know we have to save trees, but you can't. It's still some people still we love papers, right? So he was just like, okay, you know what? We make a flyer, we make a newsletter, right? So make sure the newsletter flyer deliver to the people or deliver to your customer and clients. So what he does is he doesn't make like a typical usual flyer. His flyer is just like flyer or newsletter, right? Just like it's a letter from family and friends. I have one too at home actually. His words, it's so close, relatable, related to you. Like he's not just doing like numbers. Like, it's a typical one is I sell this, I give you 20% off, or this is a good deal, right? So like if I only sell from my side, how do you feel? You just like, oh, she just wants to my money. So I'm not gonna read that and just throw it away. But he makes the flyer or newsletter the way people wants to read it, right? It's something relate to you. One of the letter I have, he's helping. It's how do I say? I don't know what kind of store. Okay, one of the friends, his client slash his client sells salt, very healthy salt. It contains lots of minerals, right? So he wants to just make sure he has a great connection between him and his customers, clients. So he suggests to the guy sells salt, right? Just like make sure you have to have your story behind it, right? And then people's gonna relate it to your stuff and service. So he has a son. His son was born with severe allergic reactions. He's got it just food allergic reactions, so many things. And then skin gets like rash, everything too. So, but by using the salt and then starting to skin and health condition get better. And then, so make sure, that's why he believe the stuff, the salt. That's why he wanted people to use his salt. Start selling that one, right? Use salt. Because he knows lots of people suffered from some allergies, right? So because and then that you by using the salt, it's like helps to boost the immune system. Boost the immune system. We really need this time because it's a corona and you know what's going on out there happens. So my friend Michan suggests, why don't you put the story, on the newsletter about your son's case? And then every month, you just put some stories. Maybe some stories from customers, some story from you guys. Make sure you don't sell just the stuff. You sell and yourself too. You tie it into the service and stuff, right? Because when people buy the stuff, if you're not related to they don't want to buy just the stuff from strangers. They want to buy a stuff and service. Make sure you trust them, right? Make sure you feel like you relate it to their stories and their stuff, right? So at least I feel that way too. When I buy stuff, I've been telling you guys so many times, when I buy stuff, make sure I would rather buy a stuff from somebody I know. I'd rather get the service from somebody I know and then somebody I can trust. Or if I don't know that person, we usually just go first time internet. Hi, good evening. Make sure, good evening. Good evening. So make sure, it's like when we go search, say when we don't have anything around the neighborhood, we go website, we go homepage, and then make sure you read it, right? If you read it, or Facebook. If you read the Facebook, if you read the website, they only just shows about stuff. They only shows about how much it costs. Can you be attached? That makes you feel like, oh my gosh, I want to buy from that person. No, I'd rather buy from the person has a little bit more personal story attached to it, right? That's why it's so important. That's why when Michan creates his work, make sure has personal touch to it, right? So how he does it, how he get to know, because to have that kind of work, you have to get to know the person, right? You have to get to know your clients. The guy sells salt. So I'm just using an example. What he did is he found the guy sells salt on Facebook. He seen it, like he was just scrolling down, just like, oh my gosh, his Facebook page, business page is horrible. Oh, he talk about from his side, right? He's not like, hey Petra, he's not really, he just side, only his way. Like he's just showing how great his salt is. Oops, sorry about my hair. He's just showing how great his salt is, and then he just didn't think about his future customers, right? Only his side he was just talking about. He just like how great he is, how works that one is. Hey, good evening, right? So anyway, he got a hold of him, the salt guy, but he didn't just approach right after. Hey, I have a great idea. Your Facebook ad was sucks. I show you the better way. This is gonna be good, better, makes your business like booming, not booming, makes your business get better. He didn't approach that way. You know what he did? He did make sure he has a great he approached the salt guy and make sure he has a great relationship with him at first. Hey, good morning. He said, I want to get, you know what, in order to help him out, I have to have a great relationship with him, the salt guy. I have to get to know him, get to know his personality. Sorry, my hair is a mess. Get to know who he is. Then I will approach the way I advertise, right? The way I do work. Because he's a web designer, he's a newsletter, he makes a web design, right? So I was surprised. He spent 2 years before he started saying, hey, the salt guy. You know what? I have a suggestion. Hey, good evening. I have a suggestion. I can help your advertisement make it better. And then, of course, it's already have built a relationship between Michan and Salt Guy, right? Because they spend a lot of time together, and then family spend a lot of time together. Family spend time together, and the Salt Guy's kids, it's loves Michan now, right? It's just like they adore him. Like, oh, Michan's so cool. He's such a good guy, right? Anyway. So, it's really, really, really built a relationship 2 years. So, of course, the salt guy just like, yes, I want to hear from you. How can I make my business better? And then, so many years later, they start working into it. So many years later, his business, selling salt, was really, really expanding. And then actually, it's so good. Actually, some of my friends live in Niagara Falls, they even told me, you know what? I use a good salt. It helps my improve my health better. I really love it. She mentioned it. I just like, really? And then she said, his name is Hoti Salt. I was just like, okay. Its product name is Hoti Salt. It's just like, I think I know who he is. So I pulled out Twitter, right, account. Is he the one? She's just like, yeah, right? It's so good. And then it's like, how do I say? It's like people cannot help. I don't know what to do now. It's so good. My friends even suggest me. It's amazing, right? So the thing is this message, right? People get the message. When people buy the stuff, they don't buy just the stuff. They want to have a story behind it. And Mi-chan's really good at telling stories. Really good at finding, what's your story? I want to hear you. And I am going to add your story to your service and stuff. And I will help to sell, right? He's really good at it. And he's really good at making friends too. Because of it, I post about the live on Twitter. I got like more than 40 plus notification on my Twitter account. Never happens. He influences people and he loves the people. He loves to connect to people. And the people respond, right? So, anyway, I wanted to just let you know, if you have a business, right? If you want to start a business and you want to sell good, first of all, you just don't sell the stuff. You have to sell yourself too. So people can relate it to it. Right? People buy it. People can find a reason why they choose you. Anyway, I learned a great lesson from my friend. I really appreciate it. He spent his time to let me know, teach me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much from Japan. It's really, really late. So, anyway, I'm gonna say anyway a lot. So, I hope, nope, I shouldn't say that. How many times I have a mistake? I trust you will have a great Friday. And so, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys.